You're drop shipping on Amazon, you got a sale, you ordered the item and your supplier's shipping it to the buyer, but it's looking like it's gonna be late. And of course, Amazon is very strict about their, meeting all your metrics and stuff like that. And you can't be just having items that are late showing up to the buyers. Like, that's very bad. It's gonna get your account suspended if it happens much. So what should you do? You've got this order coming. It looks like it's gonna be late and there's nothing you can really do about it now. It's just gonna take a couple extra days to process. What do you do? Well, the first thing to do is just sort of take a step back, don't think about this one order. In general, if this is a common occurrence for you, if this is something that's happening very often, you need to increase your handling and your shipping times, because maybe in theory, if the supplier is perfect and you order it immediately after they do, you can get it to them on time. And I know it is nice because you get the benefit of you get a couple more sales if you're shipping more quickly. But you don't want to do that at the expense of your account and at the expense of freaking out every order. Oh no, I have to order this or it's going to be late. That's not the way that you want to run your dropshipping business. You need a little bit of wiggle room. So tack an extra day or two on there to just, not feel super stressed out. So assuming this is not a common occurrence, if it is a common occurrence, that's what you're going to want to do. Add a couple extra days there so it's not happening anymore. But this is just a freak, weird situation, doesn't happen normally. What should you do in this situation? If you don't have a tracking number yet, but you're sure that you're going to have a tracking number in a day or two, then you might want to upload a fake tracking number to the order and then send a message to the buyer basically saying, hey, sorry, the wrong tracking number was uploaded to your order. We're trying to figure out what's going on and we'll send you a follow-up email with the correct tracking number in a day or two. Or you could say, we'll send you a follow-up email with the correct tracking number within 72 hours or something like that. If it just sounds like some sort of mix-up, the buyer's probably not going to be too upset. They're going to be glad that you caught the issue and that you're trying to fix it and, make sure everything gets figured out for them. Now, in Amazon's eyes, you've still uploaded a tracking number that was delivered on time. It just happens to have been delivered to the totally wrong address. So, to them though, it still at least looks like something was shipped and something was sent and it was delivered on the correct day. And then as long as you keep the buyer happy, it's probably not going to cause you issues. Then once you get the real tracking number in a day or two, you can just send the buyer a follow-up message, say, hey, we just wanted to reach out and inform you that the correct tracking number for your package is this. So sorry for the inconvenience and the mix-up of the incorrect tracking number that was uploaded to the order. This is the correct tracking number. You can track it using this link, whatever, something like that. Amazon sees the fake tracking number and that the package was delivered on time, and so they're like, oh, okay, great, it was delivered. They just don't notice it was to the wrong address, and then the buyer's like, oh, okay, great, here's my real tracking number, and is able to use it. So that's something that you can do. Now, something that I should clarify is that when I say fake tracking number, I don't just mean type out gibberish. I mean actually a real tracking number. It just doesn't necessarily have to be, going to the buyer or something like that. One way of getting one would be to just go to the store, the UPS store or whatever, and ship a package and make sure that, of course, it's gonna have to, be delivered within the right amount of time, because you don't want Amazon to be like, oh, hey, it's not delivered. But just send an empty package to the buyer just so that you can have that tracking number to show that it was delivered on time and not ding your metrics. But a better option is to use services like ShipperBay or TrackerJack. ShipperBay is basically like a website, and you can just say, hey, I need a tracking number, and then you can get one from them to put in that nobody else has used before. Or the TrackerJack Chrome extension, which only really works if you have a couple other UPS numbers of items that are going out. It basically uses a UPS tracking number that was, created recently to find other similar UPS tracking numbers that are also going out and being delivered around the same time.